I was at a fancy restaurant, trying to impress a new client. I found myself subtly looking around the room, sizing people up by the watches on their wrists and the jewelry they wore. I've always been a practical person. I believe that value was something you could see, something you could measure. My attention was drawn to a nearby table where an elderly woman had become visibly distraught. Her hands were fluttering to her chest, her eyes wide with panic. "It's gone," she whispered to her family, her voice trembling. "My ring! It's not on my finger." It was a simple, thin gold band, nothing flashy. I remember thinking, it's a shame. But why is she so hysterical over such a simple-looking ring? The restaurant staff were incredibly kind, getting down on their hands and knees to search under the table. When they couldn't find it, the manager came over. He said, "Ma'am, please don't worry. Our insurance will cover the loss. We just need a photo or an appraisal so we can reimburse you for the full value." The old woman looked up at him, and tears began to stream down her wrinkled cheeks. "Oh, you don't understand," she said, her voice breaking. "The ring itself is worth almost nothing. My husband, he passed away last year. 60 years ago, he saved up for months to buy this ring. He put it on my finger at this very table, in this very restaurant, when he asked me to be his wife." She looked down at her empty hand. The gold isn't the treasure. The memory is. And that is something your insurance can never replace. Her words hit me like a physical blow. I looked down at my own expensive watch, which suddenly felt so cold and meaningless. I had been judging value with my eyes, but she was measuring it with her soul. I had been so busy calculating what things were worth, I had forgotten what they meant. We live in a world that teaches us that value is a price tag. But the most valuable things in our lives are often monetarily worthless. They are the objects that hold our stories, our love, and our memories. A simple ring, a faded photograph, a handwritten note, these are the world's true treasures.